This is Pastor Greg Mayhorn. I'm glad you're joining us today for the final installment of our teaching about a strong spirit. How important it is that the inner man, the man on the inside, is strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. And we have covered a lot of different keys and different components of being strong spiritually. Last week we were talking about the need to exercise our spirit. Today I want to talk about the aspect of spiritual rest. Now these are not opposed to each other. They actually complement each other. Because if you know anything about physical training, if you go into the gym and you're wanting to build up your muscles and all of that, well, if you've got a trainer, they'll tell you what to do on certain days. And you don't do the same thing every single day. You will have to allow certain areas that you work out today to have a period of rest and recuperation where they get built up somewhat, and then you come back and exercise again. And so that analogy holds true in the spiritual dimension. We need to exercise our spirit. We need to use our faith. We need to be, active spiritually, exercising spiritual authority, all the things that involve our spirit nature being exercised. But we also need to learn the biblical version of spiritual rest. And one of the best passages that I can give you for this is found in Isaiah chapter 40, beginning in verse number 28. So I'm going to read it for you. Listen carefully. It says, "Have you not known, have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, He increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall." And here's the key: "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." How do I get there? Well, he says, waiting on the Lord. And what that means is there is the component of time that nothing else will take the place of. We have to learn to have these daily meetings with God where we wait on Him. We don't just rush in and tell Him what we want. We don't just rush in and give Him a set of orders that we want Him to fill, but we actually wait on Him. We open our Bibles, yes, but we also spend time praying, speaking with our understanding, and speaking in other tongues, praying in the Spirit. That's important. We do these things and we just wait in His presence. And what we find is that when we wait on the Lord, exactly what He promised in Isaiah 40 begins to come to pass. Spiritual strength gets imparted. And sometimes we're stronger than we even think we are, because that strength is there, and as we need it, it just comes, and we draw it out. And the Lord helps us in situations. Maybe you've talked to people and things began to come out of you and you didn't hardly know they were in there. Where did all that come from? Where did all those words of wisdom, where did those scriptural principles come from? Well, you put them in there. The Lord put them in there. And they were put in the past, and when you needed them, they came out. That's the product of waiting on the Lord. And it's so important when you're raising your children. It's so important when you're dealing with your finances, on the job, whatever you're doing. And so don't ever get too busy to wait on the Lord. If you're too busy to spend time with God, you are too busy. And I'm telling you, God has time-saving information, money-saving information. He has relationship-building information that will help your life be so much better. And those answers and those directives and those blessings are waiting in His presence. So learn to wait on the Lord. God bless you.